So I have already discussed the axioms and postulates of Euclid, and from this discussion, whatever we have learned, we will apply your exercise 5.1. Which of the following statements are true and which are false? Only one line can pass through a single point. You see, if there is a point, this is a line passed. Can we say that only one line can pass? No. We can pass several lines. In fact, infinite number of lines can pass through a single point. So the statement given is wrong, not true. There are an infinite number of lines which pass through two distinct points. Here are two distinct points. We have got one line which passes through the two distinct points. We cannot have any other line which can pass through these two distinct lines. So here it is given there are infinite number of lines. It is wrong. Only one line can pass through two distinct points. So the given statement is wrong, not true. A terminated line can be produced indefinitely on both the sides. Yes. A terminated line, this is a terminated line. It can be produced on both ways. It can be produced on both ways. So the given statement is true. If two circles are equal, then their radii are equal. Yes. Here are two circles. This is one circle. This is another circle. If these two circles are equal, then of course their radii will be equal. As because radius is the distance between the center and the circumference. So if we reduce the radius, we get smaller circle. If we extend the radius, we get greater circle. So if two circles are equal, then their radii are equal. Alternatively, we can say if the radii of the circles are equal, then the circles are equal. Now, here is a question. Three lines are drawn. One is AB, one is PQ, and the other is XY. In your book, these three lines are drawn. And the question is, if AB is equal to PQ and PQ is equal to XY, then AB is equal to XY. Then AB is equal to XY. Is it true or not? Yes, it is true, as because from Euclid's axioms we get equals of equals are equal. PQ is equal to AB, again PQ is equal to XY. So ultimately AB is XY. Both are equal. So it is true. Then come to question number 2. Give a definition for each of the following terms. Are there other terms that need to be defined first? Parallel lines. First you give the definition of lines. Then if the perpendicular distance between the two lines are equal, then the two lines are said to be parallel to each other. Simple definition. Perpendicular lines. If one line falls on other line making a right angle, then the two lines are said to be perpendicular to each other. Line segment. If a line has two endpoints, then it is called a line segment. That is, line segment is the part of a line. Radius of a circle. The distance between the center and the circumference of a circle is called the radius of the circle. Square. What is a square? It is a quadrilateral. A plane figure bounded by 4 lines is called a square. Now, if all the sides of the quadrilateral are equal, and also if all the angles are right angles, that is, if all the angles are also equal, then it is called a square. So in a square we get all the 4 sides equal as well as the 4 angles equal. So this much for today, our discussion.